Okay guys, this video is just going to be very basic information on reloading 3030. There's not going to be much detail into powders and measurements and everything. If you're going to reload, I'd suggest you get the Modern Reloading by Richard Lee. This explains every aspect of reloading and then some. And they got all their load data for just about every type of ammunition you can think of in here. Every type of powder. They have charts. Here I'll show you one. When I'm loading 3030. There's 3030 Winchester. It has different size bullets, different grain of bullets, different powders. You know, your starting load, your max load data, everything you need to know is in this book. So if you're deciding to get into reloading and you want to reload some 3030, you know, this will help you out get started. It's just a real basic overview of how to reload 3030. Okay, today I'm reloading some 3030 ammo. I got my cases here, and what I'm using some of the Lee resizing lubricant, and you just want to get some on your fingers like this here, just a little bit on your fingers, kind of, you know, smear it around on your finger and just do the neck case. And you can do the body if you're doing a full length resizing on them. You can do the body. You can let that dry on there, or you can do it while it's still wet. And then you want to get a little bit of that resizing lubricant and just do the inside of the neck a little bit. Don't, you know, put too much in there, just real lightly. Okay, so I'm reloading this 3030. Got my case of lubed. I'm reloading on a Lee Classic turret press. I've got my dies all set up already. I'm just gonna show you. I got that first stage. Put your shell holder in there. That first stage is right here. It's gonna knock that primer out, and it's gonna resize the brass all at the same time. So the primer fell through the tube, ends up down here. At the bottom, you can see all them little primers there. And then it also resized the brass at the same time. See? It's knocked out. So while it's still in the up position like this, you're going to want to put your new primer right there in that primer holder thing. So there's a new primer on there. Okay, so, and then you, when you lift the handle, what's going to happen is it's going to press that primer into the, push on it a little bit, and it pushes that primer into the brass. Okay, and then because the turret press, well, at this point, you're going to want to weigh out your powder charge if you're doing it this way. You can do it any way you like. You can do one stage at a time, but this is the way I'm doing it because I have a turret press. So I'm wanting 20 grams of powder. I put that on the scale, and you can see it's 19.9. So I'm going to take my powder funnel and stick it on my brass and pour my powder in there like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put it back on the press, and I'm going to seat a bullet in there. Which I've got the bullets there. This is 150 grain soft point. So this is the bullet seating die right here. I got it all adjusted for the right length and everything. And I'll show you what it looks like here. So there it is, seated. And these bullets have a cantilever in them. See that little groove right there? And it's kind of got some notches in it. So it kind of grips the brass. So right now it's seated to the cantilever. And then I'm going to go to the next stage. This is a crimper. It's going to crimp the neck. And that's it. There's a finished round, 30-30. See how I crimped it up there? You can see like a little ring. But that's it, guys. Just reloaded a round of 30-30 ammo. Okay, we're going to load another round up. I'm just going to go through this without talking too much. A little bit too much. This is the most finicky part of doing it this way because I don't have a powder measure. I just have the auto disc, and I don't have powder through die for my auto disc for 30-30, so I'm doing it this way. Almost there. And I don't have the right dipper for this powder. You can get these dippers, calibrated dippers, and you can use those. Then you just measure it up. That's a real safe way to do it. There goes another completed round. Okay guys, I just wanted to add something to the end of the video. I was measuring out my powder on a scale because I'm waiting for my powder through die. And once I get that, I'll have all 4 of these holes filled up. The powder through die will look like this, and your powder dispenser, I got the Auto Disc Pro, will sit on top of it like so, and it'll automatically dispense after you resize your brass. So that's just one other thing. Just thought I'd mention that in case somebody was wondering why I'm measuring out when I got a turret press. Or if you're new to reloading, you'll know to get the when you get a set of dies, it doesn't come with it. You have to order that powder through die separately. And some of the die sets for rifle also don't include a factory crimp die, so it depends on what die set you're buying. This is the factory crimp die here. Alright guys, take care.